Now I'm pleased to introduce, even though you should all already know him, CCECD's co-founder and caller extraordinaire, James Hutson, to give us some background on the history of our ball. James.
Thank you, Renee. When Giovanni de Amici produced the first Southern California Playford Ball in 2001, we had no idea what we were doing. The seeds for that event were planted in 1997 when Giovanni, who was an avid English country dancer in the San Francisco Bay Area, moved to Southern California and started a twice-a-month English country dance series in the city of Torrance in southern Los Angeles County. This series attracted participants from all across the region, and as attendance grew, a core constituency developed. This new community attended local dance events produced by various historical groups, but the greatest enthusiasm was for the annual Playford Ball in Northern California, produced by the Bay Area Country Dance Society, or BACDS. But the BACDS Playford Ball was 400 miles away. And demand soon arose to create a local version of this event. The BACDS ball thus served as a template for the kind of ball we wanted, an experienced dancer ball that rewarded strong dance skills. We followed the lead of BACDS in a number of ways. We encouraged costumes from all periods. The kind of costume one wore was less important than knowing how to dance. Like BACDS, we put together programs from the full gamut of English country dance repertoire, historical to modern. And because BACDS balls always had a theme, we thought our ball should have a theme too. The first Southern California Playford Ball was held September 29, 2001 at the South Bay Masonic Center in El Segundo, with Giovanni producing and me as dance leader. After it was noted that the date of our ball, September 29, was the feast day of St. Michael, also known as Michaelmas, Annie Lasky recommended that I include the dance Michael and All Angels on the program. And thus, we had our first themed program called St. Michael's Madness. Other themes soon followed. 2002, an evening in Orange. The ball was held in Orange County. 2003, the Rose Ball. That one was in Pasadena. Rose Ball, Pasadena, get it? 2004, Sparkling Waters. 2005, Faces and Places. The last of the themed balls was in 2006. Sorry about that. Giovanni called it Playford's Playford. It consisted of all historical dances published before 1699. So here's a photo of Giovanni in 2002. He's on the left with Bruce McRae and yours truly. Shortly after the Playford's Playford Ball, Giovanni announced that he was discontinuing the semi-monthly English country dance series produced in Torrance in order to spend more time with his family. That might have meant the end of the Southern California Playford Ball. But by then, a new series had been started in Culver City that, like the Torrance series, was an affiliate of the California Dance Cooperative. Demand among the dancers to continue the ball was strong, and the Culver City series was the logical inheritor. A new committee quickly formed, and a newly renamed Playford-to-the-Present Ball was reborn. The change of name came about because some of our dancers felt the name Playford represented a specific historical period, and our ball was always much more than that. Expanding the name to Playford-to-the-Present clearly stated the importance of both historical and modern dances on our ball programs, and it also reinforced the fact that we welcomed costumes from all periods. As the ball and the community matured, we broke away from BACDS influence and made our own way. The themes, which were always somewhat tenuous anyway, were abandoned, although we were not shy about borrowing ideas from other balls if we liked them, such as the notion of having a picture corner. Oh, aren't they a lovely couple? We tried experimenting with the format. In 2008, we held the ball rehearsal on a Saturday afternoon, followed by a catered dinner, followed by the evening dance, all at the same venue. Afterwards, we decided that in the future, we would always hold the ball rehearsal on Friday nights and give the dancers all day Saturday to relax before the ball itself on Saturday night. Balls in the Giovanni era used all local talent, but by the time of our 7th ball, we were ready to reach out beyond our region. The 2007 ball featured our first out-of-region musician, John Berger, and in 2008, we invited our first out-of-state dance mistress, Mary Devlin. In 2011, I was responsible for getting the Funky Fandango String Quartet out of Northern California to play for our ball, the first time we used all out-of-town musicians. Over the years, we have continued to rely on local musicians as well. Mary Ann Sarah, pictured here in the red dress in the center, has played for the ball 6 times, and in recent years frequently plays for our Friday night reviews. Jeff Spero and Bonnie Ensel have each played our ball 7 times, including twice when they shared the stage. In 2013, Chris Page led the program, the highlight of which was an original dance he composed for the occasion, named after Bonnie Ensel's band, Bonfire, which played that year. So here's a brief video clip of that dance. Yes, as Chris just noted in the chat, he snuck his iPhone onto the stage in order to film that video. That's terrific. As we broadened our perspective, we've reached out to many distinguished dance leaders and musicians from the greater English country dance world, but we've always kept our focus on programs that would appeal to our local constituency. Throughout all the changes, Playford-to-the-Present is still the Southern California Playford Ball. From our central location, we represent the coming together of various English country dance communities across the region to renew old friendships, to share the joy in this activity we all cherish so much, revel in the beautiful music, and try to remember that tricky transition in a For Those Who Know dance, like, say, Patrick's Waltz. Yeah, I think we finally figured out how to transition from rotate the set to the diagonal hay, but even if we didn't, we had fun trying. And of all those strong dance skills I alluded to earlier, I think the most important is probably recovery. But ultimately, it's not about the dances or the costumes or the decorations or the refreshments. It's about us, all of us together. And by now, I think we know what we're doing. Renee?
I'm not so sure, but hopefully, at least in person, I think we know what we're doing. Thank you, James. That was wonderful. Thank you.